Konnichiwa. Mouse7 here. Finally, the road to Super Bowl 50 is underway. Wild card weekend coming up. Let's just jump into it. We're going to start with Saturday. First game, the Chiefs taking on the Texans. Probably one of the hottest teams right now. The Chiefs are, man, it had a horrible start. Nothing's clicking. Lost Charles for the season. I don't know. Andy Reid did something. And they just cleared the board. Ran the table, whatever. And they almost pushed Denver out of the number one spot. Man, how do you do that? Just good teamwork. Chiefs have to be one of the hottest teams right now. Texans, on the other hand, tough battle winning that division. Went down to the wire. Got some help from some other teams beating Indy. That defense, though. But I just can't see Brandon Whedon taking the Texans anywhere. Can't do it. I just can't see it. Can't see him doing much of anything. Talking crap to Jerry Jones about couches and watching the playoffs, whatever. So I'm going to have to go with Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to win this game outright. They're going to beat everybody. They're going to beat down the offense. They're going to beat down their defense. It's going to be a one-sided show. Kansas City advances. Yeah, that's it. Next up, your primetime game. The Steelers taking on the Bengals. Big Ben's going to be Big Ben. You got to deal with that wide receiver core. Question is Cincinnati up to the task? Who knows? But covering that wide receiver core is going to be tough. If Dalton were playing, this may be a shootout, but it's not. McCarron's playing, and who knows? Who knows? You give him a chance to make something happen. Who knows? He may be the diamond in the rough. He may do something crazy. But if somehow Dalton mingles his way into the game, cuts the cast off himself, I don't know. Dalton factor is going to come into play, and they're going to lose. But quarterback-wise, you got to go with Big Ben. You got to go with the Steelers. I'm all for watching a junior guy come in and put the pros to shame, but I just can't see that happening. So I'm gonna have to go with the Steelers just because of the quarterback situation. I think both defenses are well matched, but based on quarterbacks and experience, I'm gonna have to go with Big Ben and the Steelers. They're gonna advance and move on. And now we're going to jump ship to the NFC. Probably the second hottest team right now, especially with the momentum going in. The Seattle Seahawks are taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Seattle had a horrible start. They were 2-4, and then the football world just threw them off the ship. And I don't know. I don't know what all the analysts were thinking. Oh, they're done. They had a good run, but they're back. They're back, and they did it without a running game. They lost both running backs, and still they came back. Russell Wilson making records, had the highest QBR to end the regular season. That's not supposed to happen. Now with Seattle doesn't pass that much, but they had to. And Wilson came in and made it happen. The flip side, Minnesota Vikings battled the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau and came away with a victory, an all-round team win. They're a very rounded team. They're a good team. They won the division for a reason. Question is, can Minnesota find a way to deal with the Legion of Boom? Can Teddy Bridgewater deal with that secondary the way they can do it? Can Adrian Peterson deal with that line? Can they deal with the secondary? Can he outrun the Seattle defense? I say 50-50. Who knows? If he is on, Minnesota will win this game outright. If he's not, you have to give the ball to Teddy Bridgewater, and in a battle between Bridgewater and Wilson in the air, I'm going to have to go with Wilson. So my pick is I'm going to have to go with the Seattle Seahawks. Until something happens, they are the defending NFC champions. 2-time defending NFC champions. I have to go with them. Until something happens, that's my pick. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. And the last game is the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Redskins. The Packers, I don't know. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers isn't Aaron Rodgers we're used to seeing. Isn't the threat. Isn't the... I don't know. It's not skill. The whole team still has the skill. I think it's just the confidence level. He doesn't trust his team. He doesn't trust his receivers. The receivers don't trust themselves. I mean, you can't just lose one wide receiver and then everything just falls apart. It's the pros. You're on the pro level. You get paid. All these players get paid to make plays. That's your job. Your job is to make plays. And they just haven't been doing it. And that's why they lost the division to Minnesota. I mean, that fluke Hail Mary pass with the Lions. I mean, they should have lost that game, but they didn't. And we had an awesome NFC North title match to end the season out. But I'm going to have to go with... They just don't look the same. I don't understand it. And on the flip side, Kirk Cousins. Yep, Kirk Cousins is probably going to throw for 300 yards, 4 TDs. You're going to run one in, why not? So, the Redskins are going to win this game outright. I mean, that's saying a lot. The only thing I can see Green Bay has is the experience in the playoffs. Can they get back? I don't know. We'll have to see. Unless something happens, Green Bay may not even get a home game. You know, that's another strength that they normally get. But Washington has the chance. Can Washington advance? I hope so. I'm choosing the Washington Redskins to win this game outright. So those are my picks. Washington, Seattle, Pittsburgh, and Kansas City. We'll see who makes it to the divisional round. Thank you for listening. And until next time, peace.